Knock Grandma's teeth out. Hi, yeah. You the little nut. Yeah, you're a nut. Yeah. You get it? That's like we're checking in. Yes, we check it in. Oh, what? What? You want to put your foot up on there? Okay. It's like, you're silly. You are. You are silly. Yeah. You're silly. Yeah. Got all your feet up there? It's like, it looks like Jennifer's here. I'm still trying to get the live chat and everything. She's resting her feet. You know, you gotta have all that room for that feet. And then, of course, you hear Bluey in the background. Hi, Jennifer and Mary. Yeah, it's like, hey, you can't see what she's resting her feet on. Yeah, Bluey. Mama be here in a little bit. Yeah. We was trying to put stuff in our new little toolbox. You see everybody buying these cute little toolboxes. They have the slide out drawer, another slide out drawer, and then they have the little top lifting little drawer. Yeah, it's like these are Harbor Freight. They're $18.99, $19.99. So this is where I'm gonna put the sharps from her. Her daddy. He goes, what? And I says, she doesn't get the scissors and stuff, but it's got padded little drawers. But I bought one for Alan for his birthday. Is it good to eat? He's taste testing it. But it's like, she is, being she's all hands, keep things out of her reach. It's like, she's got her feet wound up in the drawer. Oh, she's gonna try and close it on it. It won't. Now you can close it. Oh, you can close it. There you go. But she is just full of energy today. There, I can put Kathy in there. It's like Kathy was still playing on that one. Right now I can't see the picture up here. I don't know. Sometimes it takes it off and sometimes it doesn't. I'm trying to get it back up where I can see. Oops. I know I see part of me. We can see all of her. That's the main thing, right? Yeah, you want that open? There. See? What are you going to do? Play with the drawer? I said theory. She's full of piss and vinegar. How about that one? She put up all your hearts. She wants to know how you're doing. Are you okay after your shots? Are you? She seems to be. You have to open this to put that in there. Yeah. Oh! You have to put your fingers under that. Underneath. She's trying to pull with her 2 fingers on the top of the drawer. Hi, darling. But I got one of these little toolbox for Ellen with some wrenches because he always with his grandpa. And he wants tools. So I'm going to make a little stand so this can sit out in the garage with Grandpa's tools. Yeah. Ouch! Well, you're the one that lunged backwards, not me. Okay. You open the drawer and you put it in it. Yep, close the drawer. Oops. Didn't mean to take you guys down that far. Where is it? Watch your fingers. You have to have it open to put it in there. Okay, put it in there. Hi, Denise. You'll be listening? Okay, Terry. Baby D and everyone, hello. Caught you early there. What? You have to put your fingers under here. Under. You don't want that in there? Okay. It's fun watching them with a new anything. It doesn't even have to be a toy. This is my iPad stand. This is the thing for where the rotary cutters and that are going to go. Okay. Close it. Oh, where'd it go? Where'd it go? You have to put your finger under. Under. Wow. Wow. I hear Mama. Yeah, I just heard Mama. But I thought it was great. Each drawer is padded. Yeah? She's not in the house yet. Then there's this drawer too. It won't fit in there, I don't think. Let's see. Oh, it does fit in that one. It fits in both drawers. You hear Mama? Yeah. Say, Mama, I need one of these drawers too. She's having a blast playing with the drawer. See, there's something hidden there.
What's that?
What's that? And then put it in that drawer. Put it in. Where'd it go? She liked that egg thing this morning.
You did? That's good.
The cheese is very strong in it.
Yeah. What's that? Santa? Is that Santa?
But it took longer for that cheese to cool off.
Yeah. Is that Santa?
So I had to keep blowing it.
Is Santa going to visit you this year? Huh? Are you being a good girl? Santa
Yeah, I'm always a good girl.
Yeah.
It's like
Go eat lunch.
not the impossible.
Hi, baby.
But yeah, this cute little. Everybody shows them. You can get them, I guess, in several places. This is Harbor Freight, and it's nice and sturdy. But that's where the rotary cutters and stuff are going to be. put, so I can just close them down. But not right today, or right now. You seen those busy little hands. She's into everything. For those that was here yesterday, when I showed how to do this, we're doing a rag quilt block. It's ragged here, here, and it will be ragged on the outside. So I did manage to get more pieces cut because we need to make more of this stage. So we'll just start out with the refresher course, and here we start. I'll grab 2 contrasting ones. Oh, it's like, and I was going to keep out the one that we cut off of the back of the one. It's like, where'd the cutout go? I just had, oh, it's on the table. I just can't see. I'll go ahead and move you downward. So we're gonna, this is the cutout from the back of that one. So this is brand new too. And we just, a 10-inch square, the 7-inch square, and you just kind of eyeball it in there. Put a couple pins. And we just sew 1/2 inch around, 1/2 inch in, all around this block. I adjust my stitch length down. That way I know it's not going to come apart. I start part way down on the block because that way when I turn the corner, come back, I overlap them. I didn't have to go down to 1.8. I just hit the buttons. Go down and turn. And I can tell you, when I was looking for more scrap fabrics, I found some that I want to actually put in another one, make a scrappy one. So now I want to make 2 of these. Because the other ones that I found, all the, out of those salesman samplers, the colors coordinate more together. You can always check and see if it is the right distance when you, before you turn everything. Just like right there, close enough. Lock down and back stitch over for at least like a 1/2 inch. I pull it out, just snip the threads. What to call this? We could call it the double, triple rag quilt, but it's like, whatever we call it, we call it. But it is a rag quilt technique. And now I need my seam ripper. Not for ripping out any seams, but to get it ready to cut my next. So on the back side, where this stitch is, just get the end of your seam ripper between the layers. And you just want a little start, enough to get the tip of your scissors in, and then just cut 1/4 inch away. Get the scissors back in, start to cut again. And this is where we're preparing our 5-inch square. Our 5-inch square comes out of this back fabric. You only have to have 2, 7-inch square and a 10-inch square. You can do this in any fabric. I like it in Halloween. It gives it that fun look, the haunted. Okay, so there's the piece removed. It's like, which ruler do I need? But I'm gonna cut 5. And how's everybody today? And I'm working on Terry's sewing. Hi, Doggo Ben. I forgot. I just seen that it was a D. With get the right corner of my ruler. That's the one thing with this ruler. I have to look more. Yeah, it's like, was so occupied I didn't look up to see that there was 2 D words up there. But this 5-inch square will be put up for another time. Because like yesterday's block came this 5-inch square. And like I said, you can put them this way, square on a square. Or if you want to do them on the angle, like my 2 yesterday, I did both directions. One's on point, one's on a square. If you want to do this is the 5-inch, this is 4.5. Hi, Gayla. How are you today? So that's kind of, I think I'll cut this, trim it to 4.5 after I done trimmed it. Four and a half by 4.5. You're getting better. That is good. I like that you're home. That's even better. I do like that you are home recuperating. I think you recuperate better at home because your family, it feels more free to come in and visit. So it's about the same everything. And hi, Randy. You had to come in after Dee left, right? You got to be here on time. You can't be late if you want to see Dee. she was playing with this little toolbox that I got for putting in. You was at the doctor, but she was playing with the toolbox. See, she's got things hidden in it. But it's like, this is for putting the rotary cutter and scissors and stuff out of her reach over there. And if you want, you could take this whole top. You could fill, oh, see, here's, it holds my iPad. You can fill this with all sorts of M&Ms. And then this big bottom drawer, Randy, you can put lots more goodies in there. But I got one for Alan, and that and some stubby wrenches, because he's always wanting to help Grandpa, his Grandpa. So he has his own tools now. Well, did the doctor give you any good news? That's a lot of room for a fish to eat. Yeah. I'm just sewing around my 1/2 inchers of the next block. They always say, repeat, repeat, repeat is how we learn. I could put one of those magnetic little bowls, get the littlest bowl, and put on there. Oh, before I get too into everything, I was going to plug this in just to make sure I didn't lose power. Better to have everything plugged in than not be prepared. This is just another Scrapbuster quilt. If you're a little bit off on your lineup, it's not that big of a deal. Do you like fishing all by yourself, Randy, rather than a bunch of people? Do they get too noisy and chase away all your fish? And then just a quick reminder, what to do next is the snip, snip, snips. Check to make sure what that was. Austin's taking his dog to the vet. But you just go around and snip, snip, snip. On your corners, it's like, I don't snip them the same each time. Sometimes I go straight down like this and then come back and snip from here. When you're sitting there watching TV, doing these snip, snip, snips, that's Austin is now left his place. You're used to being alone out there? At least you have something to occupy your time. Take advantage of it while you can, because when winter comes on, what do you get to do then? You watch YouTube while you're sitting there? No, I did not find that. Last night when I finally went to settle down, I just crashed. I crashed for an hour. Then I was too lazy to get up and write it down again or come get it. But I did. I have multiples sitting out here. Oh, what I was going to do was go ahead and quilt this one again. And it's like, I sat the batting here. If you have batting, what we call Franken batting, don't be afraid to use it. It's like, sit your stuff out. Cut this one, your 9 1/4, 9 1/8, whatever you want. Like, move that out of the way for this moment. Just thought I seen one of those stupid sage bugs. I hate them sage bugs. If you don't know what sagebrush smells like, it's gross. Yeah, well, I watched the news and then I crashed. 9 1/4 is what I'm going for. But I don't know what my next cut's got to be. Because this is 7 1/2. So I'll cut another 9 1/4 out of this one, and then I'll cut it to fit. Watch the local news. And then I said, that's it. Because I know this piece that I'm cutting off of here will be able to be used with more of this. So get this all lined up again. Put this right there. I don't need a big piece, but I need some. So there's the 9 1/4. Set that back with that stuff. So now lay the piece wrong side down or face down. Sit this one where it's what the heck did I measure here? I'll leave it big. I'll trim it later. And then just sit this on top. These are small enough. I don't think it's gonna be bothersome with it's like you can look back and forth. I don't think it's gonna move because I'm stitching here and stitching down here, so I'm gonna be holding that whole slip in there. But if you want, you can put a couple stitches in there. And it's number 22. And I think I wanted the stitch length a little bit looser. I have mine set at like 1.6 by 7. Guess I better get a couple pins. Just because of that piece right there. She's in there dancing to Bluey. I'm going to guesstimate that's about where I want the corner to be. And I'm just doing the serpentine. They'll all be done with the serpentine stitch. There's the about where the 1/2 inch. Could be beyond it. It's like if you try for the perfect corner, good luck. You might have to put a dot out there. Keep hearing Bluey in the kitchen. She can see the TV from where she eats. I don't have a huge house. Just enough to say I have a house. It's like bigger than an apartment, barely, but okay. I'm guessing where I have to go. And I'm going to go back with straight stitch and put this back down, needle down, and I'm going to join the stitch. This is where I do my back tack. If you want a free motion, you can free motion. A zigzag, you can do a straight line. It's whatever you want to do. It's just another technique for a rag quilt, and I like how it turned out on my Halloween holiday one. And now I'll come back and I'll zigzag here, or do that stitch. Guess I better put it on the number first. 1.6 and maximum length. That looks about right. Just stitching around. It's enough to stabilize our batting. That's all a person wants. Stabilize your batting. You can even use this technique if you want. Hi, Carrie. If you want to make a pot holder using this, you can. It's just with the outside edge on a pot holder, I just think I would zigzag around the whole outside edge and then trim up close to the just trim closer. Turn off my stitch that I'm doing. Relocate, needle back down, and then do my stitches down, stitches back. I forgot to ask Emily this morning. I forgot to ask her again this afternoon. Maybe I'll remember tonight. It's like, did Alicia get a new pickup? And then over here. So here's another one done. And it's like, you put them back sides together for the rag effect. You just pick them up, get them close to where you want. You can put a couple pins in. It just helps hold them. So you have the right sides together, or the back sides, and then you just sew down a good 1/2 inch. And you want the tighter stitch. I gotta take it down. I'm taking it to 1.8. I just want it secure. Oops, dropped one. There it is. I heard it hit plastic. If you want, you can measure and put a mark where you need your sew line. The tighter stitch doesn't come out. But if your batting sticks out too far, it has to be a little bit in there. Hi, Kathy. You can just go and trim your batting off by just folding down your edges. Just be careful not to cut your other fabric. Repeat the same thing over here, because you have two sides. So if you want, you can cut your batting to the 10 and then come back and trim it all. But it just quickly, it doesn't take long to trim it back. But then this here, you're going to trim all of these. You're going to snip it. I try to snip about every 1/2 inch. Sometimes it's less, sometimes it's over. there are Fisker scissors that are spring-loaded that you just sit them here and snip, 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 because they're designed for cutting on the tip. Not all scissors are tip cutters. If I was going to make two, I've made rag quilts that doesn't bother me that much because I'm doing this at night while I'm watching TV. Trim my string. And on the back, you will have a smooth back. And on the front, when it's done, this will all fray up and it looks more like chenille. But that's how you rag. Flannel frays even more. I'm just pulling anything I can pull, which isn't much. You're sitting with your coffee now? Okay. But this will all rag. Or on the Halloween one, I can't show you because I didn't do this technique. One person went back after they made a quilt like the Halloween, and they went back with several layers of. The batting is cut right down, Terry. I cut the batting down as close as I can to it. I have another block here ready. Again, you can see now, okay, because I spread it open for you. If you guys ever need something up closer, let me know. So I just did the around the edge again, the same as I did this one. This one here is small, and this one is huge because of the stitch length. The stitch length controls the amount of your wave. There's no applique in this. It's like, because these are just sewn on. Like, I'm going to show again. You take your 10-inch square, your 7-inch square. It's like, if you try to put it on this way, it won't fit. Applique, applique, as the British say it. After a while, it's like, it's finger sore. Put some pins, just enough to hold it. And now I'm going to half straight stitch at, I'm straight stitching at 1.8. I start partially down. That way when I turn the corner, I come back down and I walk over it a little bit. Oh, they're actually regular stitched on there, Terry. And then we trim off our block. It's just, we're just top sewing. And we'll have that ragged edge. It's guessing when I get to the 1/2 inch. It's close. No one's gonna come out with a tape measure. Yeah. And we're thinking, it's like Darlene and I was discussing it last night. We don't think we have to worry about actually stitching it together because it is such a small area. On the big quilt, we would have to definitely Frankenbat it. And they have iron on, and then you can do the machine. Some long armors, they just put the batting on and they just overlap it a little. I tried that. I did not like that effect. I could see and feel where I overlapped it. So that's never going to happen again. That will never happen again. I will Frankenbat. I ran out of the press-on stuff, and I find that it's just as easy to hand whip stitch it than it is. It's easier for that than machine stitch. Machine stitching it seems to stretch it. Okay, if you didn't see this part previously, Terry, this is where you take your seam ripper out and you just put the point of your seam ripper between your layers. Hi. What? Up? Yeah? Okay. I took all the... Okay. Means we have an intermission right now. Say hi. Oh, you're burping. Say hi. You telling everybody hi? Oh, Grandma's watch. She finally noticed it. Did Alicia get a new pickup? What the? Did she get rid of anything?
She's going to. Dad told her she needed to get rid of both cars and get a pickup. We were thinking that she was going to work on getting rid of the cars and then go get a pickup. But then Dad took her up on Monday, yesterday, to go get the pickup.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Grandma's watch.
Bye.
No, she just told Mom bye. And Auntie Terry says hi.
Bye.
Yeah, not yet. Your mom better come get you then. Spend your last few minutes with your mom.
Got you.
After Terry, after our interruption, we'll get it again. I put the seam ripper between the two layers, the front and the back, and I put about a 1/2 inch slit. It's enough to get the scissors in there. We have commercial breaks on my channel. And then I just go and clip, leaving a 1/4 inch all the way around. She's such a nut. She's in there saying bye to herself in the mirror. Yeah, this is the 5-inch square, Terry. This is the 5-inch square. You cut this to 5 or 4.5, and it actually goes on top of the block and another spot. You just take this piece and transport it over to another piece. And 4.5 is on point and 5 inches is not. So you have to make a few blocks like this. You have to make blocks like this first, cut this part out, and then set them aside until you have a stack of multiple colors. So that way you can go back and do more. It's like I have stacks. It's like you just grab another one. Of course, there's purple. Let's grab a teal. Just for, it's like I'm not going to get to sew it because it's time for her mama to go back to work. So when I take this one and put it together, when I get done, I'll have a 5-inch square of this lavender here. And we wouldn't want lavender on top of lavender. Yeah, I was just digging through all my scraps that I have. But this isn't trimmed to 5x5 yet. Because I like on point actually better. So I'll probably trim mine all to 4.5. She's very rambunctious today for having shots. Where was her shots yesterday? In her leg, arm?
Oh, one in each leg.
One in each leg? Did Mama get your diaper changed?
No.
Okay.
My kids.
I'm just making me one square corner.
Give me a kiss. Come here, kiss.
Then come back here with the 4.5 and 4.5. 1, 2, 3, 4.5. 1, 2, 3, 4.5. And if you're a little off, it doesn't matter. But we have to put up sharp things because we get the last part of the show that is just her and I, because I'm not even going to try to get the next one done. Can you hear the little chirpy bird? But I have all these Halloween behind me.
Oh, love you.
You want to come see Grandma? Hi. Hi. Say Mama bye.
Bye. Bye.
You gonna give Mama kisses? Okay. Put your pucker out there. Put your pucker out there, not your there.
Thank you.
Bye.
You always think you're
Bye.
gonna get hit.
Bye.
Bye. I'll see you later.
Bye.
Where do I get my batting?
Bye.
Yeah. You're not supposed to get excited Mama's going to work. My batting I bought all through connecting thread. I seen that Marshall's has the queen size for 20. Where are you going? Where are you going? Look up here. It's like, where's Randy? Okay. Bye, darling.
Hi.
Yeah, hi.
Bye.
Hi, bye. Where are you going? She's always in a hurry for something. Oops. Means I had pulled that off. So far, it's probably because it's just Grandma. Oh, here we go. Anybody want some thread? I think that probably helps too. I use connecting thread when it's on sale, but I want to compare prices now, because Marshall had the same stuff for $20. I mean, Marshall's had a just flat number, $20 for the queen size. So I got to see what the price of the 80/20 is. No, Darlene, you fancy stitch the center square also. As soon as I leave the live, Darlene, I'll get a hold of you. Because, yeah, you can't shove it back in that hole. She's trying to shove it back in there. Terry, it's like the bolt, the big roll, takes up so much space. I don't have it. I don't have the space. And then to manhandle it and put it over, the cutting thing, I'm not getting down on my hands and knees on the floor. That's what one gal does. She has a piece of wood. Yeah, look at all that. Look at all that thread. Woo! That she lays on the floor, and then she measures out what she wants and runs her cutter down that piece of plywood. I am not getting on the floor. There is no way I'm going to get on the floor. Okay, she's going to go check her size. What? But I always have extra, because like on a queen size batting, it's 104 by 90 something. Well, means my machine can stitch 48 wide. I take the 100 wide, and that's where I trim it in half. So I have 52 inches wide of batting. Don't throw my machine on the floor, little girl. I'm going to have to get that back lip I want on there. Yeah?
Bye.
But it's like, I just take the batting out of the bag, unroll it, let it get some air, let it relax. It's like, I'll sit that thread back that way. No. You want to play with the little toolbox? You got the 90 by 108. That's a queen. You got a coupon, but that's what they call a queen, I think. Open the drawer. Don't scream. Oh. Look. Ooh. That one won't work. I'm hunting for things. Yep. That hair clip will fit there. Your fabric will fit there. Yeah. I use my big countertop for cutting the batting. What is all that stuff in there? Yeah. What is that? Pretties. Treasures. I don't know. I believe I ended up paying $10 for each. You got two? That's good job. That's a good price. Oh, that's okay, Jennifer. Our life goes on. That's why it's on YouTube. And I'll get it processed to where it can go live faster. Whoops. Where are you going to put them? Put them back in the drawer? Yeah, that's the way. We'll have to get her one of these little toolboxes. Yeah. But it's like Marshall's has been 20. Like last time with connecting thread, I knew I had at least 7 quilts going to Courtney. And I just had all 7 shipped right to Courtney. I was going to see when I ordered this last stuff. But it's like, okay, let's put this one up top. Oh, take out that. Oh, look at that. Where'd it go? Get this other bead. Because it seems like Marshall's was the same. Marshall's will probably never be on sale. That's one thing. Marshall's will never be on sale. I've never seen, I've seen clearance, but I don't think. I was waiting and ready for your live, and then she called. Yes. It's like, I looked at Austin's message. He's got to take his dog to the vet. She was, I mean, it's like, let me reread it. She is pooing out blood. She has blood in her stool. So he was off to the vet to see what's wrong with her. What? Yes, she finally figured out I have a watch. Yeah. And I think she figured out how to change the time because I don't think it's 4 o'clock. It's like, but I will do this again on Thursday, Jennifer. So if you don't want to wait that long, you know, we will do it again on Thursday. I don't know why you like that middle edge there. Is that what you think? It's like, she's a pretty sheltered dog. So I don't know what the heck she would get. Will you keep your feet off of the things? Okay. Kathy's saying goodbye. We're saying goodbye. As soon as I get my rib to pop back in. It's like, I hate that floating ribs. Why did they make them float? Well, when they go out, I don't know how far they get to run. Because he's up in that RV park. So he takes them over. There's a gravel lot and then the wheat field. But, well, this little thing is heavy. And Emily packed 2 of them in, one on top of each other. And the height chair today. Yeah? Does your mama have muscles? Okay. You're going to tell everybody goodbye?
Bye.
Oh, she did it for you guys. Isn't that sweet? Yeah, you're so sweet. Yeah.
Bye.
She gives you kisses, goes, yeah, you got kisses. Did you? Hi, Lisa. Lisa was watching the back. Yeah. But it's like, We'll see you guys all on Thursday.
Okay.
I just noticed how quick she can just mess my hair all up over the place. Because she is rambunctious. We'll see you guys on Thursday. What's that mean? Her faces. Yeah. What's that? That's normally a pooey diaper. But she's learning to... Don't shove that all the way in there. No. It will have the best. It's like, quit shoving that in there. You end up throwing up on me. No. No more. It's like, she lost that watch. Because I don't want her to throw up all over me, too. Yeah. But she drinks out of her straw, holds the water, and then spits it. That's her new thing today. So, we're going bye-bye. Ready? Go bye. Goodbye. She chews on anything for teasing. Yeah. Okay. Bye, everybody. We'll see you on Thursday. I think she'll be here Thursday. Haven't heard yet. Yeah. It's like, we was soaking wet this morning because she kept spitting it. She'd just get enough in her mouth and just... You did a good job there. Okay, we're going to see you guys on Thursday. Bye, everybody. You can tell them all your final bye. Bye.